The era of the cheap car is over, said Renault's president Luca De Meo in an interview with Autocar a few weeks ago. It's pretty hard to disagree. The average price of a new car increased by 11% in August to $46,000 in the United States. The same trends are observed in Europe, and yet the UK-based manufacturer MG has decided to go against this trend by releasing the MG4 EV, the most affordable electric vehicle in its segment in Europe. What exactly is going on there? Why this controversy? Let's discuss this. Stay tuned. Car prices are going up massively in the US and Europe for a number of reasons. Rising inflation, chip shortages, car owners' preferences shifting to larger vehicles such as SUVs, and most importantly, electrification. Electric vehicles are still more expensive to buy than traditional gasoline cars because of their expensive battery technology. There were some hopes that the price per kilowatt hour will drop below $100, but this hasn't happened yet. Nevertheless, electric vehicles are becoming more and more popular across the globe. For example, the Model Y has become the best-selling model in Germany in September. It's incredible. Trust me, this news probably won't be helping German automakers to sleep well, but overall, automakers in Europe and the US are likely to be very happy with this trend. Both Ford and GM sold fewer cars in 2021 than in 2020, but they nevertheless generated more revenue and more profit. Which businesses wouldn't like this? The only catch here is that electric mobility is not becoming more affordable. The average price of an electric car increased by roughly 50% in Western Europe and the US over the past 8 years. I can't even count the number of times that Tesla increased its prices in the past 12 months. The market is so broken now, you can literally buy a new electric car and resell it at a higher price after 12 months. A friend of mine just did that. Can you believe it? Still, on the other side of the planet, electric vehicles are becoming more and more affordable. I'm talking right now about the largest EV market in the world, China. Over the same period of time, the average EV price halved in China. I guess maybe that's why it's the largest EV market in the world. Now we are getting closer to the MG4 launch in the UK. MG is owned by the Chinese automaker SAIC, which released essentially the same car in June 2022 in China under the MG Mullen name, and now it's coming to Europe as the MG4 EV. Thank you, SAIC, for doing that. That's exactly what customers need right now. Let's take a closer look at what we have here. The MG4 is a small family car, much the same as the Nissan Leaf. I've owned 4 Nissan Leaf cars in the past, and the MG4 has a lot of similarities with the Leaf. But the dual-motor version of it is pretty much guaranteed to outperform the Leaf on all fronts. All-wheel drive, 440 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, and a 250-mile driving range on a 64 kWh battery pack. It also has an excellent 7-inch screen for the driver and another 10-inch screen for infotainment. Cargo space may not be exceptional, admittedly, then again, the most important feature of the MG4 EV isn't practicality, it's the price. The standard range version starts from $31,000. It arrives with a 51 kWh battery pack which delivers to 18 miles of WLTP driving range. It's the LFP chemistry, which means you can more often charge it up to 100% and enjoy the full battery pack capacity as opposed to the long-range NMC chemistry. The 168 horsepower motor accelerates the MG4 from 0 to 60 in 7.7 seconds. It's not exactly fast by EV standards, but at $31,000 this still sounds like a good deal in the United States. The MG4 EV price in Europe is even more impressive, where car prices are generally higher. What else can I say here really? About a month ago, I was looking for an EV for my 18-year-old son. Unfortunately, I was genuinely shocked by the prices. I ended up buying a gasoline car, which sounds like something of a crime for an EV enthusiast like me. In short, I wish we had more affordable options here in the US, but this isn't likely to happen anytime soon. Asian car makers need to localize manufacturing in the US to benefit from subsidies, plus keep in mind geopolitical uncertainties. Thus, Luca De Meo was probably right. Don't expect cheap cars anytime soon, unless skilled Chinese EV manufacturers come to save us. Oh wait, maybe Tesla? The long-awaited 25k EV? Who knows? Maybe one day. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned.